Hello everybody, welcome to Garrett the Gamer channel. My name is Garrett and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing some Splatoon 3. It has been, well, some time since the last time we did some Salmon Run. It's been about 2 weeks since last time. And there hasn't really been much changes, well, besides, I guess, maps gotta be updated. There hasn't been much changes since. But the map that we're playing on and the weapons rotation that we're doing it's an interesting one, I will say that. So let's begin first of all with the daily, getting the daily every single day. Well, not really every single day, every single time that I can get the chance to, I guess. The lotto system here. Watchful deep cut fan. Okay. I'm not a watchful deep cut fan, but if you are, good for you. You must be really loving Splatoon 3 then. Oh, yeah. So we talked about this last week, but for extra work, got to top 5% thanks to Pollard. And I'm not sure why we got the top 5, to be honest. It was just, I don't know. It was just one of those days where I'm like, it's a bit later in the day. We're doing a stream. It's Okay, so we're going to be doing Salmonid Smokeyard with REEF-LUX 450, the Splatana Wiper, the Range Blaster, and the 96 gal with Horrorboros as the one that we're dealing with today. It's an interesting one. This is 96, okay. I actually don't mind the weapon loadout. Though I do have an issue with the REEF-LUX in my opinion. Out of game, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. The range blaster should be pretty good for further away targets. If the REEF-LUX can't get it, then surely the range blaster should, right? The wiper is good for the front lines, obviously. And then the 96 gal is pretty good for a baseline, mid to long range. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing all right, I would say. I'm doing all right. Last night I was having one of those, I guess you could say, because I've been dealing with REEF-LUX for the past month or so, that I'm starting to have like these where I can like, how can I put this? I missed. Where I get the feeling where I can actually feel the stuff trying to digest into my throat, esophagus. So yeah, that's what I was dealing with last night. It's not a good feeling. Bringing them back. This is not the tri-stringer, sadly. Well, I'm down. I got pinchered. What? I got pinched. I got pinchered, guys. Okay, so I want to talk about something that is going to be coming down the pike, which is going to be the 24-hour stream that is coming up this upcoming Sunday. I'm planning on doing a bit. Oh, come on. I'm planning on doing a bit of Salmon Run. And that's probably going to be like late night type of stuff. So I'm just trying to focus here a bit. Well, I got one of the scrappers. Okay, so the reason why I want to do this 24-hour stream is because my birthday is coming up. In fact, on to the 25th is my birthday. So thus, the 24-hour stream kind of makes sense. 24th to the 25th. And because it's also Memorial Day weekend, so that people who are busy working and such can actually participate and or join in onto the stream. For multiplayer for Splatoon 3, we're planning on doing that somewhere in the afternoon of that day. Range blasters, eh. Ouch. Big shot got me. For the multiplayer stuff we're going to be doing is, I would like to call it lottery. And we're going to be doing like a bunch of like dice rolls and stuff like that, trying to find out what kind of weapons we're going to be playing for that day. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be like every single match is going to be something different. Random weapon rotation, I would like to also call it. I know. I could get the digital type of like spin wheel type of thing, but I don't know. I don't like anything digital related when it comes to chance, because when it has to do like a dice roll or like a spin, I would like to have the control of doing so. So I have the control of what numbers that I might get. It's not that I would be cheating it, it's just that it kind of feels more like it's my choice, you know? Then if it was computer generated or AI generated, it would be like whatever they say. It's like they could be rigging it for all I know, okay? No, it'll be fun. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing Anarchy or turf war. More likely anarchy, since I love anarchy over turf war. You get an objective more so with anarchy than with turf war. Grillers, you say? The range on this thing is insane. Gosh, pretty good. I'm on the edge. Ah, I went down. 55 is not bad on a griller wave like this. You're constantly moving. Oh, it's gonna be high tide. Did someone use the inkjet? There we go. No! Oof. Chum OP. Must be nerfed in the next patch. Ouch. Flyfish pushed me. Gosh. All right. I don't mind the Splatana Wiper. Splatana Wiper is interesting. Though, like I've said before, I would rather take the Stamper over the Wiper. Any day of the week. Back away. Back, grab it. Go, 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 go. Oh, fly fish got me. Oh, come on. Well, we got enough. That's all that counts, right? So there is a thought for doing this 24-hour stream, right? If we're able to get to 500 subs, then we'll be able to do Splatoon 3. Dustin will be able to join us with Salmon Run on Splatoon 3. Though I'm not sure if, I mean, it's still possible we can get to it. We're at what, 459? If we're able to get 41 more subscribers, then he'll probably join us on it. I don't know if he will or not. Regardless, but the schedule that I have here, I think I'm going to change it a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to change it a little bit. So, for Splatoon 3 multiplayer on the 24th, we'll be doing... It'll be starting from a break of the stream. So we're going to start at 7 a.m. And then that stream will last until 2 p.m. And then around 2:15 p.m. This is all Pacific time, by the way. 2:15 p.m. to 5 p.m. is when we will be doing... There it is. We'll be doing some multiplayer. Hi, Josh. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day on this mighty fine Thursday. And then when it comes time for Salmon Run, it's going to be like sometime at like 11 o'clock or something like that. If we're going to be able to hold out that long. Not doing good today, Garrett. I lost 2 of my friends. Oof. I was about to say, land it right there, please. Just where you're at. Well, everything will get better. They blocked you yesterday? Oh. Gosh. As for Salmon Run, it will be 11:15 p.m. to 7 a.m. Again, this is Pacific time. So, yeah, we'll be doing an all-night excursion of Salmon Run for about 8-ish hours. I'll coat you all in the paint and the orange stuff. Ooh. Almost had me. He aggroed off of me just by stepping onto the platform there. Hey, get out of the way, flyfish. Kicking back, kicking back. Got 3 eggs up here. Someone, I think, already got it in. Gosh. Pushing on, pushing on. I get worried when that happens to me. I've lost friends in the past. People who I thought that were actually my friends and they only wanted to use me. Oh gosh. Just let me. Well, I got the flyfish. Just let me go, bro. Gosh. It's just trying to hold your ground on this thing. One thing I know about with friendship is you can't win them all. And I'm saying that from not just someone who's been through the school system and, well, public school system and know what it is in the real world, but also in the digital world as well. Doing streaming and stuff like this for so long, I've met so many different people. And there are so many people out there that would be like, like they're buddies with you when they're actually not. Maybe it's to the betterment that you don't have those friends anymore, Josh. Throughout life, you'll always have friends that won't be your friends much longer, or you'll have friends forever. Oh, the cookie crumbles. And then you'll have people in your life where you cannot stand them for the life of you. And it'll be like that for the rest of time, or they will actually, or you'll be able to become friends with them later down the road. That type of thing. But trust me, I know how that feels. Dejection and loneliness is a big a big thing I've been dealing with lately anyways. So the one piece of advice I can give is this, is that whatever happens in life, there's always a lesson to be learned from it. And it's not necessarily you were the issue or they were the issue. I mean, it's either one or the other, to be honest. But sometimes it's something for you to learn, and sometimes it's something for them to learn. Oh gosh, couldn't get it. Get sad when I lose friends, Garrett. I bet you're in the same situation. Something like that. Does it count that someone who doesn't want to talk to you and rather be with their other friends who you've been friends with for basically all your life and they don't really want anything to do with you? Does that count? I know how dejection feels. Trust me, man. I'll draw the Moz away. And that's been going on for about, it's May, right? About 2 years. It's not like a new thing for me at the moment. 2 years almost to the date. Actually, it has been to the date. I think it's like about a week ago to the day. I'm gonna wait until he comes over here, since I have the wiper and all. Got him. We're stacking that damage. Well, I fell down. A few people have removed and blocked me, and they were saying that they think I'm annoying. Oof. Oh, I missed. REEF-LUX 450. Being surrounded. Well, I'll go down, but the... well, that wasn't worth it. Oh, come on, Maz. You didn't have to do this to me, bro. Well, Maz got me. A win's a win, right? Oh, that's right. I'm getting closer and closer with my Tri-Slosher, getting that to 5 to 10 stars. I don't think we're going to be getting it anytime soon. Oh, it is a possibility we will. Got 23 eggs. Not bad, not bad. Getting about 20 count is pretty good. If I remember correctly, this is the map that was pretty hard to lose to get the 999. Like, I don't think we lost a single round to get to 999. We did lose, when I say lose, I mean like wave 1 loss. We did lose wave 2. We did lose wave 3. Wait, did we? I don't know if we lost any. There was one badge to get to 999, one map to get to 999 for the badge that I don't think we lost a single time. Was it this map? I think so. It is a hard map to lose on, I'll just say that. There's always a passageway that you can go to not die. Unless it's high tide. If it's high tide, you're screwed, but it kind of reminds me of Gone Fishing Hydroplant, because the area where the catcher's at has like a squared base layout, which is similar to the Gone Fishing Hydroplant. But the difference between this and Gone Fishing Hydroplant is that you can actually go on the walls on the outside of that square. Gone Fishing Hydroplant does not. But yeah, like I said though, it is very hard to lose in this. Especially wave 1. These weapons are pretty good though. I don't mind it. We got Kohok wave by the by. Oh. Need more ink. Oh wow, he actually got that one. I only got one on that. Oof. tired of using cannon. I want to use my weapon to its fullest abilities. I wouldn't mind using the cannon with this weapon, though. Ah! Oh, Drizzler got me. I was literally off by like a couple of percentage points, really. Gosh, conveyor belt saved the day, if you call it a conveyor belt. Well, that was targeted, bro. Well, that just happened. It's okay. Oh gosh, I got sandwiched. Oh gosh. No! Gosh, I jumped right into it. I shouldn't have done that. Well, we got the first King Salmonid of the day, Horrorboros, in all of his splendor and majesty. Oh, it's not over here. Well, the hope got me. Can I reach him? Can I reach him? I probably could if I went on the other side. No! I hit the steel eel? Wait a minute, there was a steel eel below and above? Seriously? Well, that just happened. Wave 3 was insane, though. Able to barely survive. I died 7 times. And I bet you that's not even because of the blaster. It's not even because of Wave 1 either. Wave 1 was pretty good. You know, I could have used my badge for this one, being to 999. But Salmonid Smokeyard was like the easiest one. Like, it was crazy how good it was to get to 999. I don't think that was a random rotation event either. Let me look. Switch account. Go to my streaming one. I guess I'll find it in the next one. The next lull period in the stream. Get closer. Both those failed, by the by. Oh, come on! Oh, it's just so close. There goes my ally. Oh, that would be a juicy hit. No, get to it. No. Thank you. Oh, pause. Wasn't even paying attention to the Moz. And guess what? We lose on wave 1. Great hand. Triple nines. Sakai Station was the last? No, it was not the last one. I think it's this one? No, it's this one. Yes, it was. It was Golden Weapon, Random Weapon Rotation. It's the 53rd part of Splatoon 3's Salmon Run. Aiming for the 4th 999 badge. This was the 4th 999 map that we did. That one was interesting. Okay, guys. Let them come a bit closer. I couldn't get one. I tried. I actually would rather take the normal blaster than the rage blaster. I don't like range in blasters. Well, I fell. That chump could have taken me out. Gotta be a little bit cutesy with it, you know? And by the by, anybody can join into the Splatoon 3 content during the 24-hour stream. I don't have a problem with it. He's all out. Just tap, tap, tap. gosh. Each time that we get one egg, every single time that we clean up all the eggs around the catcher, there's more eggs around. And more eggs, and more eggs. Sooner or later, we're going to have an all-you-can-eat buffet of omelets. We're going to have our snatcher DoorDash coming by. Our fly dash. Oh. Well, I got it in the catch, in the catcher. Take me back, please. Ouch. That was pain. Those fly fish hurt. Throw a bomb up here, bro. GG's, GG's. Back up to 500. We're inching around the 500. I like the 96 gal, but I probably would prefer it in PvE, Salmon Run specifically. I mean, that is PvE. The 52 is better in PvP in my opinion. Though not by much. And the only reason why I like the 52 better in that is the weapon loadouts. The special and the sub. Weapons is interesting. Otherwise, I would definitely be picking the 96 gal. The only other issue I have with the 96 gal, or rather the only issue I have with it, is that it's further away shooting, which is okay, you know, range is the game, or range is the name of the game, but it's more sporadic shots. It's not concise. It's not straight dead on like a splatter shot would be. It's worse than a 52 gal for accuracy, is what I'm trying to get at. That's why I do not like it in PvP. Back up, bro. I want them to get a bit closer. called luring, my dude. Gosh. It works out. Hey Garrett, I'm back. Looks like it's just me and you. Welcome back. Oh gosh, I got hit off. Oof. Oh gosh. That was a pretty good reef slider, in my opinion. Yeah, get away from here, you goldies. How are you, Garrett? I'm doing alright, I would say. When I woke up this morning, I was really tired. Like, really, really tired. I've been waking up early in the morning and then going to sleep late at night. Maybe that could be my issue. Come up. Toss, toss, toss. I'm down. Crap. Hi, Voxels. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Gosh. It's crazy. He's going to play with you, Garrett. All right. Thank you, Voxel's agent, for the subscription. Welcome to Gary the Gamer channel family. Hope you're having a wonderful day. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing all right, I would say. Like I was saying, I woke up a bit too late, so, well, early in the morning. I wanted to sleep more, but I'm like, no, I gotta get up. I gotta do a stream today. We usually stream later on in the day. But, today's... this whole month's been weird for me. It's been a weird month. We're gonna go a little bit longer today as well from last week. Just a little longer. Ooh. I'll keep that. Alright, I will open up the... Will you be able to join in, Josh? You look like you're in the middle of a match, though. I mean, we can wait for you, but 05. It is the 21st. Guess after the match I'm joining. All right. Today's date 05/21. Anybody wants to join in? Let me know. I'll send out the pool code and everything. Is this the 11.0 patch? Any good? Any good? I sold Splatoon 3. I might get it back. I think this is the 11.0. Hold on, let me look it up. Where I want to go is probably Twitter. Don't they still do stuff off of their Splatoon 3 account? I can't look it up. Just have to full screen it. There it is, Splatoon North America. It is... I've been liking this update, even though it's been weird for me. And I have to go way back. It's what, like last week? Last month? They've been posting out a lot of stuff about the Raiders game. Yeah. Where on earth is this at? Uh, 11.0.1. Apparently they did a weapon change for performance. Wait, what? So I'm assuming it's 11.0.1 then. It's an interesting one. I like that the change was for the aura farming in PvP. I like that. So the one weapon I really need to get used to is this range blaster. I'm not a big fan of the original blaster. Neither am I a fan of the range blaster. It's just the fire rate. It's so slow. But it's so powerful. And health bars? Yes, there's health bars in PvP. I only have issues with a little bit of those health bars. They are good, but they're not. I guess you could say they're good either way. So when you're hitting someone, you can see their health bar, right? Well, when they go into the ink, for a short amount of time, you can see their health bar. So if you're trying to hide, like for instance from a cliff up top, You get hit, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna sit back a little bit. They can still see that health bar. It's like they can see where you're at for a split second. So it's, I'm not a big fan of it, but I am. That makes sense. The one thing that I wish they can do is with the health bars that they can put it to where it's whoever hits the person gets to see the health bar. Maybe in 11.1 they fix that or keep it. Because I can see that being a big issue when you're just trying to play a little bit tricksy on the top. And you get like tagged basically. I see that an issue. But yeah, maybe if it's just the person shooting at the other person, that they can only see the health bar. Maybe that could be a good change, you know? Okay, Garrett, the code is 0521. There you are. All right. Thank you, Garrett. Yeah, no problem, Josh. Just to note, where I'm coming from, I think is about 230. Wait, what? I couldn't go into the menu on the ramp. Like on this edge of the ramp. What? 244%. 260, 240. Something like that. Also, custom dowser dualies might be good. It felt good to use in 10.0, but not sure about 11.0. Dowser dualies. Be custom ones too. I'm not entirely sure. I would have to go take a look at it. I don't play dowser dualies that much. I missed. Why was he not coming out of his hole? That was weird. And take out the stinger. In hindsight, I should have done that a bit earlier, but yeah. Raiders is going to be a good game. I'm excited. That's one of us. I'm holding out for the Switch 2 for Splatoon 4. Get rid of that guy because I didn't have any more ink. For being a range blaster, I can't even hit this guy. I'd rather go with the Rapid Blaster Pro. Well, I got him. After getting taken out. ME2 Splatoon 4. Oh gosh. I feel like the chum killed me there, to be honest. Start to paint some walls. We're being just like, what's his name? What was his name? Johnny Appleseed? No, I don't think that's what it was. Maybe. The one that was in the one book. Can't remember what it was. Where he was painting he was painting, I think it was a fence, and he was trying to get everybody else to do it for him. Got him. Ouch. Gosh. No. Get up. Well, Steelhead got me. Oof. Oof. If Splatoon 4 does become a game and it comes out, lots of people are migrating to it. Yeah, that's what usually happens with Splatoon games. When Splatoon 2 came out, I saw a big influx of, rather, I guess a big decline in amount of people playing Splatoon 1. And when Splatoon 3 came out, I can imagine there was a lot of decline for Splatoon 2. I don't know much about that one specifically, since ever since Splatoon 3 came out, we were playing... Well, I mean, Splatoon 1 is dead, yes. It obviously, because there's no internet access anymore for it. Unless you go on Pretendo and use that. Splatoon 4 will come out because Raiders is just a spin-off. Yeah, pretty much. I hope I'm not the only one when they look at Splatoon Raiders and think, nah, I'm not gonna go Switch 2 yet. Until Splatoon 4 comes out. What I'm used to is the PvP aspect of the game. That's why I like Splatoon. The first Splatoon. What weapon and stage do you think will be in Splatoon 4? Like a reoccurrence? Well, the weapon usually is going to be Splatter Shot. As for stage, if they're bringing back a stage, In my opinion, bringing back Black Belly Skate Park. You're getting the Switch 2 tomorrow? Nice. Very, very nice. Voxels? I'm planning on going to get one somewhere around Black Friday. Because I've seen those prices. And I bet you they're going to be even more discounted for Black Friday. Will they bring back Salmon Run? Yeah. Why would they get rid of Salmon Run? There's a huge community for it. Gosh. Oh, I thought I had one. I do not. Gosh. Ho-hoke. Really? Hey, Dad the Father. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Where did my bomb went to? That was weird. It will make a Switch 2 Lite. That's what I'm waiting for. That would be interesting if they make that, but I mean, they do have a Switch Lite. It's not outside of the scope of it being a thing. Of not being a... Of it being a thing. Maybe Salmon would be replaced with something Raiders that's similar but not the same. Interesting. You are correct. Thinking about it, yeah, they could be making something that is like something similar to Salmon Run, but not necessarily Salmon Run specifically. That is a possibility. If they don't have any PvP format to it, that would suck. Like, what is Splatoon? But Splatoon 4 gets 2-player mode? Are you saying for like a campaign type of thing? Possibility. We're in a Switch Lite, a Switch 2 Lite to be a Switch 1. That's a fair point. Ah. That's not what I wanted to happen there. Grab the last one. With these walls. I have this game, but I'm new to it. What exactly is Salmon Run? To me, it's their version of Call of Duty Zombies. It's similar. This is basically Salmon Run. We're basically supposed to take out the fish, the salmonids. Well, at this point, we're playing with a mothership, it seems. And we're supposed to collect these golden eggs so that we can basically win. We gotta give them to Mr. Grizz. For some weird reason, he just likes his eggs. I shot something in the sky. He cooks them, LOL. It's kind of a weird phenomenon, huh? Like, why does he need these eggs? Though that does make sense. He would want to cook them. Okay, we barely passed quota. Just would switch 2 games? Oh, for a Switch Lite, yeah. Switch 2 Lite. Just like Splatoon 1 Battle Dojo? Oh, I see. So you're saying like a split screen. I see. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. A Splatoon 3 story. He wants the eggs so he can bring back mammals. I wonder though, is that... Well, that is the Grizz, right? Yeah. I mean, like adding 2-player mode to Splatoon 4, that would be cool. Something like LAN. I guess not LAN. Split screen. Split screen will never come because of game share. Yeah, that is true. Knowing Nintendo, that would be yeah. That's kind of like the sad world we live in. Oh gosh. Hold on. Oh gosh. I wanted to get my big toe in there first. Okay, let's do this thing for real now. Well, I got the DJ in the corner. Grand. Whew. Alright. I'm guessing that the King Salmons will be back in Splatoon 4. 4 King Salmons for Splatoon 4. That's what that's what I want to see, at least. What I also want to see too, because how Splatoon has always has been through like, it's kind of like aging in a way. From Splatoon 1 to Splatoon 3, you can tell there's a big difference for what kind of audience it's meant for. I want to see them do something similar to the Salmonids in that way. I want to see them do something like see a noticeable aging for like Kohozuna, for instance. Get out of my way, Drizzler. Ah, man. Oof. Please no pay to win, Nintendo. Isn't that what the Switch 2 is about? That's how it feels like. Well, of course, not Nintendo games are not free, so they get their money from game sales. Fair enough. Because with the Switch 2, with its upgraded processor, I think it's processor, it makes the game for Splatoon 3 a lot better for the one playing it. But for the ones who don't have a Switch 2, it gets worse. Really worse. No, just better graphics and steady frame rates. Yeah, when they first brought out Switch 2 for everyone, and they changed with an update for compatibility with Switch 2 to it, it was horrendous. There was a big run that weekend too. I believe it was Spillway. Yeah. It was the, gosh, can't remember the first part of it, but it was the Spillway. That one was, oh man. There was so much lag spikes and everything. It was crazy. They reverted back to the previous update to it, which also has sometimes some desync issues. But then there was a lot of desync issues. Come on. Oh! Undertow Spillway, that's what it is. I barely got the jump on that. I can't even reach it from here. Come on, please be a little bit more accurate with these shots. Run. Run for your life. I gotta run. I was about to say I had an ink. I had an ink. What? I had an egg. I just had to get up. That's all. Pay to win is where you use real money to buy lots of upgrades. Isn't an upgraded Switch an upgrade in itself? It's just like buying another graphics card for your computer. Have a more steady frame rate while someone's using a computer 10 years ago. The difference between the two is it's cheaper to buy a graphics card than it is to buy the Switch 2. No, I mean the game itself. I know what you mean. My guy, if you got closer to me, I would have gotten you up. I'm gone. Oh, talk about the frame rate. Oh gosh. That was bad. Guess to hold us until they make a new console. Exactly. It's an unfair mechanic. Boy, that's so close. It was. It was, yes. That was... so what was it saying about the Switch 2, right? If you don't think that's not because of Switch 2, I don't know what will. I don't have that type of stuff on this type of map like that. Can you please stop up there? Come get me, Maz. You can't get me, Maz. You tried. That barely got that steelhead. No, come over here, steelhead. Got a salmon lid with your name on it, bro. Well, that happened. Oh boy. It's okay. My poor frames died in that second wave, I tell ya. I'm only 2 off. Howdy, Bonnie. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to stream. How you doing on this mighty fine Thursday? My coworker says Mario Kart World is BS. What do you think of it? I've only heard of things of Mario Kart World Tour World. I'm not a big fan of Mario Kart. In my opinion, I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with the Booster Core set is probably the best Mario Kart I've ever seen. The new one, I'm like, eh. Yeah, pay to win is unfair because it gives the players a big advantage, unlike you. True. Well, it's the name pay to win, Josh. Exactly. That's the one thing that I don't want to see for Splatoon specifically. I don't want to see them do like a DLC like they did this last time around was okay. Similar to the DLC for Splatoon 2 Octo expansion. I don't mind that. As long as we don't see just DLC after DLC after DLC the one thing I don't want to see. Get out of it! Get out of it, sir! Nobody painted this wall. I feel triggered a little bit. Oh gosh. Man, it's close. Wish she never existed. Oh yeah, that would be terrible. Yeah. People want to see it. I'm like, no, I don't want to see it. I was trying to get out of it, but I got sandwiched. If I went that way, I would have died. I went the other way, I would have died. Maybe if I looped back around, for instance, if I went this way, maybe it would have been a better idea. But if I went this way, I would have been dead because those flipper floppers would have landed pretty fast. I was trying to take the quickest approach out of there, and there was chums there, so... Pay to win is stupidly overpowered? I guess it just depends on what they're using it for. If it's to like get an edge in something. Oh gosh, I almost had that. There we go. Like for instance, if it's to actually get an edge in the game, then probably. In that case, you're playing something like Counter-Strike. Or, well, Counter-Strike is more about cosmetics, huh? Well, climb it up. It didn't look like that was supposed to hit. Back it up. Back it up. I can't back it up. Moz. I hate Counter-Strike 2. Way too much gambling. Yeah, probably. I know that there's people who would spend like thousands of dollars in the game. I'm like, guys, seriously? I've heard about some of the gambling stuff in that, and that's only for a skin. When I'm playing a game, I don't usually pay to, like, maybe for playing the game, yes. For, like, a skin or something like that? No. No. Ever so often, sure, but not too often. Here we go. Which reminds me, talk about gambling. I do live in the gambling state, one may say. No, it's actually the silver state, but... we're going to be doing some gambling this upcoming Sunday. One of the games that I like to play a lot is gacha games. But I'm a free-to-play player, so we're going to be using up all of my all the gacha currency to gamble for some characters. That's going to be part of the 24-hour live stream. It's going to be interesting. trying not to give up on the situation, though it looks a bit bleak. I'm going to lose my mind if Splatoon 4 gets pay to win. Well, we'll see. We'll see. If it does happen that way, you would probably see a lot of the player base not happy about it, so. Good news though, I don't play Counter-Strike 2 though, or any of the Counter-Strike franchise. Oh heck no, not the gacha games. I have horribly bad luck. I got the same character 7 times in a row in Genshin and not even good character. Oof. No, we're gonna be going through 4 different gacha games. 2 Hoyoverse games. Actually, I guess I can talk about which games. It's gonna be, well, Honkai Star Rail. I play it a lot on the channel. We get some good luck and other not so much luck. We're gonna be doing Zenless Zone 0. I have a hard time with that one, trying to get any luck in it, so it's gonna be fun. Wuthering Waves. That's another game that I have bad luck in. Hopefully we get good drops. And then the last one is going to be Arknight's Infield. And I'm not really going to be doing too much in that one. I'm basically doing like my daily stuff in those games. So Josh is in there. And while we're doing the daily stuff, we're going to be doing some gambling. Not with real money, of course. All the stuff that I bought in all of those games, besides, I guess, Honkai Star Rail, is, I mean, not even Honkai Star Rail. I'm not even using real money in that game. I've been doing an app called Misplay, getting some money off of that, off of PayPal, and doing it that way. So technically speaking, I'm not even spending any money. Oh gosh! Well, that happened. You know, the player base would be so small if that happens. Well, you'll have a player base, but not one of Splatoon 4. You'll be having a similar issue like with Mario Kart World, for instance. You have people who would rather play Mario Kart 8 than play World. Well, that's a new game. It doesn't matter. It actually is worse, in my opinion, in it, but I might start a stream at the 4. At the 4. Of the 4th Splatoon? Or at 4 o'clock. Oh, what am I doing? We missed the one on the far side? No. I can't tell where he's going. I go over to where it shows up the gold. Oh, I forgot I had Crab Tank. Whoops. I thought I had a Reef Slider, to be honest. Going over. We're gonna fail on this. Are you kidding me? This is an easy win and we failed. At 4 MB? I'm not sure what MB stands for, but alright. Also, honorable mention. Oh, my bad. At 4. Okay, I see. Also, honorable mention, Mario Kart World price tag. I've heard about it being like, what is it, $90? $80? I guess I can go look it up real quick. Let's go onto Nintendo's site so that we're not, so that we know exactly how much they're really selling it. Digital is $80. Jeez. For a Mario Kart game, you know? That's so bad. Like, Mario Kart 8 was not even that expensive. It was $60, but... And if you get the deluxe, you basically get everything that was on the Wii U. But if you get the course booster, the course booster pack. Gosh. I'm not sure why my ally went down there like that. Go down. I didn't realize there was a second one. Run for it, Forrest! Run! Oh, I'm not going for that. I'm not full committing into the dive. Ink, 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 ink. Got it. Barely. Barely alive? I know, crazy, right? I know. Will you stream Splatoon tomorrow? No, I usually stream Splatoon on Thursdays. Unless there's like a special event that goes down. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing some World Warships with my brother and my dad. And then on Saturday... Gosh, fly fish, really? And then Saturday, I'll be playing with my brother, and we're going to be doing some Deep Rock Galactic. Well, that was a bad placement of what I was doing there. No, fly fish! Dang it. I'm usually a variety channel. Now, for Sunday, on the other hand, is going to be the birthday stream stuff. It's going to be about 24 hours, hopefully. Let's see how it goes, though. Ooh! That was close. steel eel. Dang it. And the 24-hour stream thing is going to be... It's going to be interesting because I'm going to put out like I usually have a schedule. It's onto the community posts tab for the channel. If you want to go check it out, that's where I usually post out on Mondays of what I'm doing throughout the week. Usually Tuesday and Wednesday, I want to keep it as series-based content. So we've been going through is Pokemon Legends Z through A, and that's on Tuesdays. And on Wednesday, we started up a new series last week. It is The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. You died 6 times and got 17 eggs? Oof. You got the most. So for the 24 hours, we're definitely going to be doing a bit of Splatoon. There will actually be some VR stuff that we're going to be doing, some VR golf. To be more specific of which part of the VR golf is going to be something like, gosh, what is it? It's going to be Wallace and Gromit themed. It's going to be fun. 6 to 7. I see. Okay, also I can't wait for Pokemon Winds and Waves. Pokemon Winds and Waves is... sounds interesting, but for me, I'm like, eh. If there's anything new to Pokemon, just anything new, I would be, you know, ecstatic about it. If it's the same concept every single time, it's like, okay. And when they try branching out, it's like, it just doesn't really fit, feels like. The Pokemon Legends Z through A has really thrown a lot of, like, what in the world is this game? Don't trust me, I love Pokemon. I've been a fan of Pokemon ever since Pokemon Ruby. The OG Pokemon Ruby. I just want to see something fresh, I guess you could say. Okay, this is a better team so far. Ah, I went into the water. Well, I fell for the cause. Sorry about the 6 to 7 meme. I missed the height on this. Oh gosh, I'm dead. Those were drizzlers. Yeah. Fellas? It took so long for me to get revived there. Thought it would have been instant. The one game that I'm like, for Pokemon, the Pokepedia, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. I was told something about how there was someone who was making a game similar to that game specifically, and they took the idea from that person and used it as their own. I don't know which game it was. I think it was like off the DS. It was a game similar to it. Hey Kirito, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oof. Okay, I don't think we need the second Booyah Bomb. Well, dying trying. Want to hear something deep? Sure. I'm always down for philosophical stuff. I was about to say let's refresh it. They're gonna refresh it for us. We'll go for about like another 30 or so minutes. Last week we went for about 2 hours. It felt okay. For those who don't know, I've been dealing with is this something called silent reflux. It's similar to acid reflux, except for it doesn't have that burning sensation. Yeah. 1 sec, I'll be back. All right. I'm watching this stream 800 meters under the ground. Interesting. Very interesting. So I've been dealing for about a month and a half now. And it feels good to finally be back to doing streaming, almost to the point where we were before. You're in a mine? Nice. What kind of mine is it? What kind of mine is it? Is it meant for like gold? Meant for silver? Tin? The fact that you're able to get internet down there is kind of interesting. A sub to your channel? Well, thank you. Welcome to Gear the Gamer channel family. Kirito? It's for salt? Ah, nice. Over where I live in Nevada, and we have mines everywhere. The state is called the Silver State for a reason. Silver was aplenty during the gold rush. So I can assure you about mines. Yeah, they can go quite deep. Oh, come on, Cohoke. Seriously? Ah, man. Nevada is a warm state? Yes. It tends typically to be dry and warm, yes. What time do you have? For my time zone? Currently, it is 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock p.m. 1:05 to be exact. We got some like internet band. Interesting. Barely got it. Gosh. You're 10 p.m.? 1 p.m. So you're 9 hours ahead? I'm 9 hours behind. Dang. Someone didn't get a single egg. Oof. Refresh. Oh, cables. Gosh. I got some internet cables. Nevada is a desert, so it is pretty warm there. Kind of. The one thing that people don't know much about... Whoa. Will you be able to come back in, Josh? Nevada is actually filled with a bunch of mountains. The most amount of desert you'll see, I guess, is throughout the valley. Throughout, like, the midsection of the states. But around Nevada, or in Nevada, I guess on the border of Nevada, is all hilly and mountainous. It gets warm during the summer, actually very hot, like in the hundreds. And then it gets very cold during the winter time. Well, I'd say very cold. It's like, we get almost close to negatives. Close. Alright, I don't think Josh is going to be able to join us. Let's go and claim the rewards. Oh, okay. I see. So you want me to open it back up again then? Alright. I will open it back up again. 05, 21. Sorry about that. No problem, no problem. It happens. It happens. I know how that feels. When we first started doing Splatoon 3 type stuff, I was still... My family was still running under... What was it? Anything internet with copper cables. So I know exactly what you mean. Now we have fiber, so... The hardest part with where I live at is that the neighborhood that I live at, or live in, doesn't have an alleyway. So it's so much more harder for fiber cables to be put in. They have to be put in, like, line through, like from the telephone line above to the house. So it's a bit weird. I'm back. Welcome back. So yeah, I know how internet feels like. Especially when someone tries downloading and everybody's like, okay, who's downloading now? That would be me, sorry. Yeah, you have to literally ask permission to download something. Now it's like there's not really much of an issue as long as you don't take up too much of the bandwidth. It could be that my old English is not the best because I'm not from America. It's okay. Even here in America, English is like is other people's foreign languages, so for English. Sometimes English be that way. Okay. from Finland, if you ask. It's all right. I know a lot of people who watch my streams or videos is from over the pond, one may say, since I live in America. It's always interesting to see that about, I would say it's almost a 50-50 now, that a lot of people from Europe and from Asia who watches the streams, and also from South America too, I also want to point out, watch the stream. I would say about 50-50 now, but from like the first 3 or 4 years streaming, I've been doing this for about 7.5 years. And the first few years, it's been predominantly people over in Middle East, Asia, and Europe. So I'm not a stranger, I guess, to European and Asia. No, man. Yes, Finland is a country. To be more exact, I think it is somewhere close by where the Netherlands is at. I'm just gonna go over here, or I don't get swatted by a frying pan. Yes, Finland is a country, but I live in Lapland. It's very Nordic, I'm assuming. When you are streaming Splatoon next, can I play there with you? Yeah, sure. Usually it's open for anyone who wants to play. The only prerequisite is that just ask. That's all. Well, that went into the water. Grand. Back it up. Trying to push me in there. Suicidal in. That's what you get, Moz. We're clearing this one. Gosh. The next time we're doing Splatoon is usually on Thursdays. But the next time we're doing Splatoon content, and well, anything of Splatoon is going to be this upcoming weekend for the birthday bash. I have next Friday B-Day. Nice. Very, very nice. $48 eggs, that's incredible. Get it? I get it. I get it. My birthday is on the Monday coming up. Memorial Day here in America. The day I was actually born on. 28 years ago. Back it up. No, no. Small fry. Barely alive. I'm dead. Into the water. Oof. All right. Of course Steelhead gets me. Steelhead always gets me. I'm not entirely sure how... Well, I should have used Inkjet. What am I doing? Am I throwing? I'm throwing. Gosh, I'm throwing. BRB, alright. We're gonna only do one more match though. Hope the BRB isn't gonna be too long then. Yeah, we're gonna go for about 2.5 hours today. It's right now been 2 hours and 16 minutes. And something seconds. What does BRB mean? Be right back. Be right back. My bad. I've always had an issue with hearing things ever since I was like really, really young. Apparently it's called the Waardenburg syndrome, and it goes by genetics. Off of my dad's side of the family, I have a bit of the Waardenburg syndrome off of that side. Off of my dad's family, I guess you could say. Which is what I was told. He was German. His family's German. So that was interesting. I'm back, Garrett. It didn't take too long. Yeah. See. And the Waardenburg syndrome basically is if you have like white hair at a young age, it's one of the telltale signs of it, as well as one or both of the ears, a loss of hearing, as well as like any of the senses and such, loss of the senses. So my left ear is actually at 64% hearing, which is not good. I can't hear the highs. So the reason why I'm saying all this is because the T for right, I couldn't really hear it or understand what right is with the T because it was in the higher syllables. So I've had to have someone from special ed to help me to understand what the T's are and the R's are. For some reason, I couldn't really say the T or the R. It's a really interesting dilemma I got myself into, even though I was born with it. Ah. Oh! Flipper flopper. Oh, Self, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Can you join? Technically no, only because this is the last match that we're doing of the day. Otherwise, if it wasn't the last match, then sure. Okay, I got the REEF-LUX. I'd rather prefer the tri-stringer, to be honest. I love the tri-stringer. Only time I ever recommend this weapon is if it's a PvP, specifically turf war, because it just paints like crazy. We don't necessarily need to go for the other one, but that's kind of interesting though. With the hazard level that we're on, we can only get 34 in the first basket. So it's like they expect you to be... If you're trying to get stuff in like Big Run and stuff, they want you to be at a higher hazard level if you want to have more eggs in the catcher. Because usually it's like, what? In the 40s? Something like that? Ah. Oof. Well, at least you're still alive, you know? Welcome, game. Welcome back. I gotta go to the other side of the map. Two hits. All's needed. Small fry. What's your favorite Splatoon part? This year comes a new Splatoon game, right? It does. It comes with Splatoon Raiders. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. To be honest, I love PvP. It is by far one of my favorite parts of Splatoon and why I liked playing Splatoon. There's also the portion of how the ink looks. That is what also got me gravitating towards Splatoon more than anything else. As for Splatoon Raiders, I'm not sold on it yet. Fly fish. Oh no, not the fly fish. That scream is terrifying. It is Horrorboros. Oh, barely. We can technically out DPS it. Imagine having 3 of these guys. That's what the Triumvirate is all about. And he down. GG's. I think Josh is asking Akirato about what do you think of his profile picture? His profile picture inside of YouTube. The green picture. You tried Dr. Pepper for the first time in my life today? Nice. Very, very nice. Good last run. Yeah. GG's. Beat the king. Yeah. Alright. We need to claim all of our stuff today. By the way, thank you, Josh, for joining in. I do appreciate it. Seems like you can actually also see games comments too, which is interesting. Last time you guys couldn't see each other. Well, game could see you, but you couldn't see games stuff. Alright. Mystery box gives us stickers. Eh. I usually want to own one of everything. And all the rest of it is like, if I own it over time, I guess is through these, like the mystery boxes or the daily, which is in the lobby. I don't think we can do any of the daily because it refreshes at 5 p.m., which is about 3.5 hours from now. Yeah, no. Alright. I was the only one that played with you? From the chat, yes. Who joined on the stream. That is about it. Thank you all for watching this live stream backslash video. If you're new here and want to see more of this, consider hitting that subscribe button, followed by notification bell icon, as well as like the video. Want to see more of Splatoon 3 on the channel? No, we do these live streams is on Thursdays at, well, it's usually at 1:30 p.m. like right now, but we're gonna do next week again at 11 a.m., which is about 2.5 hours ago. That is when we usually would start at 11. So that's what we're going to do next week. We're going to be doing some, I think it's anarchy battles. Are we doing anarchy battles? Hold up, let me look. I usually go on and off every week. So this week is Salmon Run. Next week's going to be some PvP content. I think it's going to be anarchy battles, because I'm pretty sure we did X rank last week. Holy smokes. We're at 464 for subs. Nice. Very, very nice. Thank you to all who did subscribe. I do appreciate it. Yes, X-Rank battles is what we did last week. So we're going to be doing some Anarchy next week. If you want to join in, that will be the time to be. And also this upcoming weekend is a 24-hour stream, or attempt of a 24-hour stream, rather. And that's going to be starting at 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Well, Pacific Daylight Time, because we're anyways. That's basically what it is. And we're gonna be doing some Splatoon content during that time period. I think it's, like I said, was at, look at my handy dandy notebook, 2:15 p.m. So like an hour from now, or 45 minutes from now, we're doing multiplayer stuff. That would be the lottery and or like Wheel of Fortune. Well, I would like to do Wheel of Fortune, but I don't think that's going to work. Type of like random weapon rotation type of thing. And then Salmon Run is going to be at 11:15 p.m. Pacific time. And we're going to be running that for about almost 8 hours. Oh my goodness. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. Thank you all for watching this live stream back to this video. And I'll see you next time on Splatoon 3. And God bless you all. Bye-bye.